If you're wondering how Pinterest can serve you and your business by driving daily traffic and sales to your shop, this video is for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sandra and I'm a freelance graphic designer. Every week I provide either graphic design tutorials, talk about digital products to sell online, or give you some small business tips. If this interests you, definitely consider subscribing to my channel for new videos every Tuesday. So who am I to give you advice on Pinterest and teach you how to use it and why it's so beneficial? Well, I've only been using Pinterest for just over 4 months and I have grown my monthly viewers from 0 to 1 million, as you can see in this screenshot of my account. I have numerous pins that are currently going viral and they are all linked back to my Etsy shop. I'm going to give you some perspective on how much traffic I'm driving from Pinterest to my Etsy shop. Currently, the breakdown is 51% comes from Etsy. That has to do with the strength of my SEO. The other 49% is external traffic that I'm bringing in, and majority of that is from Pinterest. A very small portion of that is coming from Instagram. And today I'm giving you tips on how you can use Pinterest to drive traffic and sales to your Etsy shop, your blog, your website, doesn't matter. So get excited because Pinterest has the potential to take your business to the next level. First, let's go over one of the most important things that you need to understand about Pinterest. It is not a social media platform, so it's not comparable to Instagram or Facebook, for example. It is a search engine. So basically, people are going onto Pinterest to type in the search bar to learn how to do certain things, to get inspiration from something, or to plan their purchases. So this is equivalent to Google, YouTube, Etsy. These are all search engines. What's also super powerful about Pinterest is that if you create a pin that gets repinned by multiple people, it has the potential to go viral. That pin can serve you for months, if not years ahead. Tell me if Instagram does that for you. That's right, it doesn't. So let's go over some important steps you need to take to make sure that your business account is successful. I'm going over 5 steps, but if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you a bonus tip that has literally helped my Pinterest account explode. Step number 1 is you want to convert your current Pinterest account into a business account. The reason you want to do this is because it's going to unlock analytics that will help you see which pins are performing well and which pins are not doing so well. This way you'll know what to create more of. So now you're going to decide if you currently have a Pinterest account, are you going to convert that into a business account or are you going to start fresh? To help you make this decision, let's just break it down. What you need to understand is that all the pins and boards that you're creating have to be relevant to your target audience, not you. It all has to be created with your ideal customer in mind. So take a look at your account, look at all the pins and boards that you currently have. Does it target your ideal client? If not, you're going to want to hide those boards, and I'm going to show you right now how. Okay, so I'm on my page right now. I'm just looking at all my boards. Just hover over the pencil icon for one of these, and this window will pop up to edit your board. Scroll down, and here it says keep this board secret. You can toggle this on or off. Next step, if you're converting your personal account into a business account, I'm going to show you right now how to do that. So if you're on your page, go to the top right to this down arrow here. And if you have a personal account right now, it will show unlock business tools right here as an option, or go to settings, go to account settings, scroll down, and right over here, it's going to give you the option to convert to a business account. Right now, it's giving me the option to convert to a personal account because mine is business. Step number 2 is creating visually appealing pins. If you think about it, Pinterest is a visual search engine, so creating beautiful pins is really important. Generally, vertical pins perform really well. Pinterest recommends a 2:3 ratio. And usually lifestyle photos perform really well. So if you are a photographer or you have a friend that's a photographer that can take photos of your products, that would work really well. Or you can use stock photos. And I'm going to show you where you can get free stock photos that you can use. First, let's go over how you can create your pins if you're not a graphic designer. And yes, this option is free. I'm on canva.com right now. You can hover over to templates, or you can go to the search bar and type in Pinterest pin. And all these templates are available for you to customize. You can play with the fonts, the colors, swap in your product photos, but there's so many options for you to work with. If you don't find a template that you really like, just go to the top here and click on create a blank Pinterest pin and start from scratch. Now quickly, I'm just going to show you where you can grab some free stock photos to use for your pins. I'm on pixabay.com right now. Just go to the search bar here and type in whatever kind of stock photo that you're looking for. So let's say I want a desk flat lay type of photo. all these images are going to pop up that you can use for free. So let's say I want this one. Just click on free download right here, or right click and go to save image as, and you'll get the high quality photo. Step number 3 is do your keyword research. Keywords are so important because, once again, Pinterest is a search engine. So you're going to want to use relevant keywords everywhere in your board titles, your board descriptions, your pin titles, and your pin descriptions. I even use keywords in the file names of my images because I just believe in using keywords everywhere that you can to help you get found. So I'm going to show you really quickly right now how you can do a keyword research on Pinterest. Okay, so I'm on my home feed and I'm going to go up to the search bar here, and let's say I'm in the health and fitness niche. So I want to find keywords that have fitness in it. So I'm going to type in fitness, and Pinterest will automatically populate all these keywords that people are actually searching. So I'm going to get a little bit more specific and type in fitness plan. I'm going to click here. And all of these keywords are going to populate here. You can scroll to the right and see which ones are relevant to what you're offering. So what I would do is I would write down all the relevant keywords in a spreadsheet. And you can do this for other keywords. Let's say you're also coming out with a meal plan. Click on meal planning. I would write down all the ones that are relevant. And after I've gotten a good collection of strong keywords, I would start formulating descriptions that have these words in them. I actually have a running spreadsheet of all the keywords that I've already done research on, and I have a bunch of different descriptions that includes all these relevant words and phrases. Step number 4 is you want to utilize rich pins as much as possible. So just to break it down, there's 2 ways that you can pin on Pinterest. You can manually pin, or you can use rich pins. In order to use rich pins, now that you have a business account, you can claim your shop. So you're gonna have to do that next. I'm gonna show you right now how. To claim your Etsy shop, just go to settings, click on claim. And this is where you can claim your website or your Etsy shop. As you can see, my Etsy shop is already claimed. So now that I've claimed my Etsy shop, rich pins are enabled from Etsy. And I'm not going into too much detail right now on how to actually use rich pins. You're going to need a Chrome extension for that. I'm going to film a whole tutorial on that for next week. But I just want to explain why rich pins are so much better than just manually pinning. First, when you pin directly from your blog or your website, Pinterest will pull a lot of information from your website to your pin. So you automatically get all these extra keywords that's on top of your description. Also, if you're pinning, let's say, one of your product pins, the price is going to show in that pin. So when people find it, they're going to know that if they click through, they can purchase your product. And again, I'm going to be providing a tutorial next week talking all about rich pins and exactly how you can do it. If that's something that sounds interesting, or you're just excited to learn about rich pins, let me know in the comments down below. Okay guys, we're at step number 5, and that is consistently pinning. This is where I'm going to introduce one of my favorite apps, and that is Tailwind. Guys, before Tailwind, my Pinterest was a mess. It was so overwhelming. I would try to pin 10 to 20 pins a day just to stay consistent. The amazing thing about Tailwind is that you can schedule your pins ahead of time. So basically every other Sunday, I will spend a couple of hours to schedule all my pins for the next 2 weeks. And I'm going to say something a little controversial, but I actually don't utilize Pinterest group boards. And the reason for that is because Tailwind has an amazing feature called Tailwind Tribes. It's equivalent to group boards where you join tribes that are relevant to your niche, and you share your pins in the tribe, and other people will be sharing their pins. So you sort of help each other out because you start to repin each other's pins, and it gets exposed to different audiences. And this is something else that I'm not going into too much detail right now because I'm going to be filming a whole tutorial on it because it's just that powerful. I promised a bonus tip by the end of this video, and that is utilize video pins. Pinterest is favoring video pins, and you better believe that I'm taking advantage of that. If you're selling physical products, you can either record high-quality videos of your physical products and upload it onto Pinterest, or you can use apps on your phone to create videos of your digital products like Mojo or Vimeo. You can even use Canva to create MP4 files. So I highly recommend you explore with that because it's going to help you grow your monthly viewers faster. So now you have some tips on how you can use Pinterest to drive traffic and sales to your shop. But if you haven't started an Etsy shop yet and you're trying to think of good digital products to sell, I've created a gift for you. It lays out 20 digital product ideas that you can sell online. I'll link it in the description box down below. Just type in your name and your email address and it will send to you. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel before you go. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.